All right, we live, and I'm warning y'all, this shit sucks. There we go. Let me cut my damn radio down. I like listening to music. I don't care. I ain't fucking monetized anyway. I tried going on Rumble, but god damn, like, going live on Rumble sucks. I'm sorry. I like Rumble. I want to support them, but Jesus fucking Christ. It's so much easier on YouTube just to do this. Just to hit a few buttons, click, move on. Plus, I got a shitty Chromebook, so I'm not going to get any of the fucking big shit anyway. Anyway, my gripes out the way. I got some cool fucking pickups. Check it out. Oh, Lord, I got a whole box full of shit. Hang on. God damn. Here we go. Check it out. Godzilla pickups like a bitch. Just about all of them. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. Got almost all those motherfuckers. One I like the best, though, I like this one. Check this out. Godzilla collection, baby. Original uncut Godzilla in there. Gojira. Includes Gojira, Godzilla King of the Monsters. It's got both of them. Gojira's better. Godzilla rates again. Mothra versus Godzilla. One of my favorites. Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. Invasion of the asteroid monster. That one good. All monsters attack. I used to hate it, but I came around to it. Terror of Mechagodzilla, so that one's cool. It doesn't have the 1974 Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. I had to get that one separate. And I'm pretty sure it came from a sweatshop in fucking Asia somewhere, because look at it. That's Megalon. Hang on. There we go. Just look at that shit. Somebody made this. It works, though. I mean, it's got great quality. You can see the back, too. Somebody made that shit in the basement. I can't get mad, though. I mean, look, the shit works. I mean, for basement quality, slave labor, Asia, I can't fucking be mad at it. Works great in my DVD player. Works great in the projector. So, I can't be mad. And it only cost me like $3 too. So score for me. Anyway, we got all of them. That's the Showa era. I'm gonna try to get all of them real quick. Let me see. That's the 2000s era. That's the 90s. Okay, so we're going backwards. Got another one from the Southeast Asia forum. Check it out. Godzilla versus Megalon. It's from, like I said, once again from someone's basement. Well made though. I couldn't find those two, Megalon or Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Couldn't find them. They got them in collections somewhere in the hell, but I don't know. Once again, it works just fine. See, it's once again same. I got them for $3 a piece, so can't be mad. They work. Then these were a nice little collection I found out in the wild. Check it out. We get Godzilla, 1984. These are from legit Toho's. This is probably from, who published this shit? It was Toho, I know, but someone else. Kraken Releasing, whoever the fuck that is. But these are Toho's though, but you get Godzilla 1984, Godzilla on Monster Island, underrated one. I like that one. Godzilla versus the Smog Monster, yeah. And Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, also known as Ebra, Horror of the Deep. And I like how it gets both names on there. Check it out. That's what I like about these. We get Godzilla versus the Sea Monster and Ebra, Horror of the Deep. I prefer the Asian names, you know, the Japanese names better, but it throws both of them on there. So, cool. That was a nice pickup. So, I got pretty much the whole Showa era. That was badass. Speaking of Showa, we still got two that I haven't highlighted yet. Hang on. One of my favorites, it's nostalgia. I grew up watching it as a kid. Godzilla versus King Kong. And I know you've all probably seen this DVD in Walmart and Dollar General and shit everywhere. But like I said, it was 99 cents and I picked it up. So great. Plus, there's kids smoke in this movie. Okay? And there's a lot of racial appropriation, which I'm always a fan of. It's shit's hilarious. And I love the movie, by the way, because it's the only time they tried to remake it, but you can't. But a lot of these versus movies, we don't get too many of them. I think we get, what? We had Frankenstein versus the Wolfman. Then we got Godzilla versus King Kong, Jason versus Freddy. I don't like the remakes. I don't like the remake of King Kong versus Godzilla. Just Kong's too human. He just comes across as too much of a fucking human. Sorry. Put my radio down. People complain. I don't care about being demonetized. I ain't monetized any fucking way. I like playing my radio, but people complain, so I cut it down. I like fucking rocking out on stream. I'd smoke too if I had any. I don't got any. Destroy All Monsters. Check it out. That's once again, a lot of people say that's the go-to best, you know, Godzilla movie. I mean, they're not wrong of the Showa era. My favorite's this one of the Showa era. I personally think it is this one. That is the best of the Showa era right there. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. A lot of people go destroy all monsters. I'm not mad at them for it. But personally, this one's my favorite. But which one's the best? I don't know. That could be the best. Also, I love Invasion of the Astro Monster. I really do. I don't know. But if you're calling it the best, I don't know. Anyway, back to the movies. Let me see. That's 2000. Then you get these. We've got, I've already showed you 85. Check it out. Godzilla versus Biollante. We get into the 90s now. No, the fight it isn't the greatest fight in the series, but Biollante is one of the most imaginative monsters by far. My camera's doing the weird thing again. Then we've got the you get these double things. A lot of people have to get their Godzilla movies this way, these weird fucking double takes. Look, Godzilla, Space Godzilla, and Godzilla and Destroyer. Yeah, those are more millennium era. Still fucking bangers. I love this, Godzilla versus Destroyer. A lot of people hate on Space Godzilla. They do. And I get it. They're like, yeah, the design's lazy. Okay. But it takes off from Biollante, and the Godzilla's or Biollante's DNA goes into space. And then it's got some of Godzilla's DNA in it, and it mutates and becomes Space Godzilla. I like the idea of Space Godzilla. I know I'm in the wrong camp on that one. Then we get two of my other favorites. We get the Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. This would be Heisei era. Godzilla versus Mothra, the Battle for Earth. Awesome. I believe the Battle for Earth, is that Batra? I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But Godzilla versus King Ghidorah is good. I think that's Mecha King Ghidorah. I'm trying to remember which one's Batra, because I'm trying to remember 30 movies at the same time. It's going to leave me. Then we get Godzilla 2000. I know it was rushed by Toho to get rid of Broderick Godzilla 1998. I know, still good. I think it is, if I'm not wrong. I will have to find the one with Batra in it. I think I've got it. Hang on, I may have to find it because it's going to bother me until I do. I don't think that one had Batra in it. I don't. And then we get this one. No, that one did. I think that was Batra. Someone will correct me somewhere down the line. Anyway, we've got 7 movies in the Toho Godzilla Collection Volume 2. I couldn't get a hold of Volume 1. Couldn't find it. But we get, check it out, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Check that bad boy out. That's Kiryu. He's one of my favorite iterations of Mechagodzilla, by the way. Godzilla 2000. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2, which I really came around on. Because that's the more 90s Godzilla, so that's a good one. Godzilla versus Megagears. I like the idea of Megagears as a monster. I do. GMK, of course. Godzilla Final Wars, banger. And Godzilla Tokyo SOS, which also is a banger. So I racked up on some fucking movies, and I'm going to be a very busy boy watching these for a while. Put these down here. Oh, Lord. So I've got pretty much all the Godzilla movies, so I could not be any happier as a Godzilla fan. I've got them on VHS and other DVDs too, but this is like I found the whole complete thing together, so I bought it. Fuck it. Then I got this whole box here. Check this out. Oh fuck, a whole box full of Star Trek books because I'm a Star Trek nerd. The novels are hit and miss, but when they want $1 a piece for these, I can't turn them down because I could have them. Trials and Tribulations, the trouble with tribbles. We get that, but it's in Deep Space Nine. It's not the greatest. If I'm being honest, it's a novelty at best. If I'm just being honest. But it's there. Sanctuary was okay. This is the older Star Trek book. This would be the original series. This is a mixed bag. Like this is a total mixed bag. We've got Star Trek the original series. Then you get the older ones by Diane Duane. Which I love the art for the older ones. Check this out. Let me see what year this was. This is an older one, which I like this one a lot. This would be 1983. Check it out. Look at the art on that thing. We got Kirk and Spock on the front. Check that. I don't know if you can see it that well. If it's picking up, but check that out. There we go. Yeah, look at that. It came in first. Come on, you stupid camera. There we go. Look at that. Look at that art, man. God, that's good. That would be great comic book art if they made a comic book of it. Who did the art for this book? I'm going to have to check that out. Fuck. Whoever that motherfucker needs credit. Usually they put it in the front page somewhere. Do. I'm probably not going to find it. Do. Yeah, we know that. Pocketbooks. Pocketbooks. Get it. They are not going to say who did the art here, which is fucking awful. That's terrible. Is it in the back? Because it's whoever did it needs a lot of credit. Check that out. We get that on the back too. A nice with Kirk and Spock. I love the art on these. On the 80s sci-fi books in general have some of the best fucking cover art. Check that shit out. So that one's cool. This one's kind of slocky. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it is what it is, but that's when they were making like Star Trek Walmart books. You could tell. Remember that era of Star Trek books. But it's a total, like I said, total mixed bag. But I love the original. Once again, let me see what year this is. And they would kind of make them like this. This is the same pocketbooks that were. This is from 2002, but this is when they would just post footage from the show on the covers. Janice Gate isn't a bad story. I'm not going to call it great, but it's not bad either. But once again, you can see the difference in the art. See the difference in the fucking art? Here, we get the more, they just copy and paste, but here we're getting original artwork, them artists doing some great shit, which is just way better. Oh, let me see. What's this one? Then you get this, which is, this is newer, I believe. This is a much newer one. St. Pocketbooks are still making these. This would be 2013. But you know, if you can tell too, you noticed, and this isn't it's okay. I enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, there's some character issues in there where characters acting like they wouldn't normally act, but you can see the cover on that one. It's not a bad cover, but it's modern. You know, this is when it started getting more modern. Like I said, I much prefer the hand drawn 80s art sci-fi, but that's a cool picture of Kirk, not Kirk, Spock. I'm gonna be crucified for that. But yeah, it's an all right cover. It's not horrible. Then we get this one, Star Trek Federation. This was, I believe, this is the one by what you call it wrote this one, Shatner, I believe. After the terrible fucking it was Judith, and there was one that Shatner wrote, and I can't remember. It's in here. I'll find it. There's one that Shatner wrote that it might be this one. I have to find it. There's one in here that Shatner did write. I'll have to find it. But this is a much better version of Generations. The movie sucked, but this makes up for it. It's old, but it's a meaty boy. Once again, it's more copy paste stuff. It could have had a better cover. But the story wise, it makes up for the movie. I mean, if you really want the Kirk and Picard crossover, read this. The movie sucked. It's not the worst Star Trek movie in the fucking world. It's just, it wasn't big enough for Kirk. And them, it just what the villain wasn't big enough. It just wasn't there. Then we go back to some of the cool 80s. Like I said, check this out. This cover's badass. It's old. Let me see what year this was. Pocketbooks again, 87. We get back to the 80s. 80s have the best sci-fi covers. You can't convince me otherwise. Check it out. Boom. Check that out. And then right there at the bottom, you get that cool art again. And then you get this, where this opens up. Check that out. And you get the art in the inside. Man, that's cool. 80s had some of the best sci-fi art, period. Story-wise, I liked it. I like Strangers from the Sky. I had fun with it. I'm probably going to read it again. I had a good time. And that same thing with the Wounded Sky. The 80s version of these, I'm really loving. Falling in love with. The other ones, they're hit and miss, if I'm honest. Let's see here. We got some more here. Here's the one by Shatner. The Return by William Shatner here. Boom. It's beat up. It's old, but that's the one right there by Shatner. The Return. There were several attempts in the literary world to make up for that debacle of a crossover we got. This would have been 1996. Not bad. I liked it. I mean, it's there. Here's another one by Shatner. We get the Ashes of Eden. Another, Shatner wrote a couple of these. And it's just cool to have him. Because he's 95. I don't know how much longer Shatner's going to be with us. Cut my radio down. He's old. He's 95. We might not have him around much longer. So it's good to have some of the stuff he wrote. And then we get into these here. The art, I like the art on these. The story by 2000, it's a Walmart kind of level story, but it's not bad. I actually liked it. It's like the Honor Blade. I'm going to butcher this. The Rahansu, the Honor Blade. I really like stories that it's book 4. There's 4 of these. Anything that revolves around Spock and the Vulcan story, I really like. And I like the art too. The art isn't bad, but you could tell it's not as cool as the 80s art if it'll pop up right. AC/DC in the background. Hell yeah, see? Star Trek and AC/DC. Boy, I'm having me a nice fucking day. I'm in heaven right now. Start that shit up. I don't care. I'm going to get hit. That's AC/DC. I'll get hit for it. Yeah, then we got Republic. This one, I don't know. This is book 1. It's a 3-part series, so. But these were, you could tell they're getting kind of Walmart level when previously you could tell there was just a difference in quality. You can kind of see it. Especially with Strangers from the Sky. Look at the difference here. To the top if you want to rock and roll. I wish I had a fucking beer to drink right now. Fuck. I'm going to go get one later. Anyway, let's continue the books here for you. I know no one gives a fuck, but I do. This is a great pickup, man. I got AC/DC in the background. I picked up a bunch of fucking badass Star Trek books. I got a bunch of my guys in heaven right now. Fuck it. Yes, you got the Next Generation coming up. They're not my favorite ones, honestly. And I like the Next Generation, but the books, they're not the greatest Star Trek stories, if I'm being honest. The better ones come from the original. But I did like Change of Command. That one was good. About Riker, and it was good. So, like I said, I'm not going to go through all of them because goddamn, look. And my shit's starting to slow down. Yep, the internet's slowing down, boys and girls. It's going to be a pain in the ass. There we go. Weak signal. Yep. Anyway, start putting these bad boys back. I'm happy. And then this one, I don't know. I did not like the cover art for this one at all. I haven't read it yet, but if I'm being honest, the cover art, this is from 2014, has completely stopped me from reading it. Look at that. I don't like that at all. It's cartoony and shit. It's part, 1. It stopped me from reading it. David Mack could be a great fucking writer for all I know. I'll eventually get around to reading it, but the newer they get into the 2010s, the Star Trek books just don't fucking do it for me. Let's see what else we got here. We got some Voyager. That's cool because I gotta watch Voyager. I avoided it when I was younger because I was a snob. Compared to what we got now, it's fucking godsend. So I'll go back and watch it. Star Trek Titan, Fortune of. I don't know how to. Once again, it's David Mack. I like this one, but this art isn't bad though. It's modern art, but this one's leaps and bounds better than the fucking last one. See, that looks cool. Then we got in Seekers Part 3, the art you can see in Part 1 of Seekers. It sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, that sucks. Fuck that. This is a little better, but it's still pretty bad. I mean, it just don't feel like Star Trek. It just screams generic sci-fi. It doesn't scream Star Trek. Meanwhile, that screams Star Trek. All right, that'll just jump right at you. And this one screams Star Trek. I like this cover though. No, this cover this is more an updated. I like that cover. I'm not upset over it. It's just that Seekers, man. I don't know. I'm having a hard time getting into that. It could be a great story. I haven't read it, but it's just the art. You know, if it's not great, to throw me off. We've got some Voyager, 4 books of Voyager. I never got into Voyager, so I need to watch Voyager first so I can learn. I don't like the out of the Borg becoming just good guys and we accept the Borg. There was such wise for them to how everything went down with all the chaos they created, from Picard to Deep Space Nine to all the things that they did. To just, I don't know. I was never a fan of it. People push back on me for that, which I'm fine with. Never a big fan of it. If a good song comes back on, I'll cut her back up. But I got those. Those are cool. Those are great to have. So I can. Uh-oh. Got another one. That's an old one. Old. I think I was in middle school when that shit came out. But yeah, I got those books. Those were cool. So going through, exploring that universe. I've got a couple, like the big novels back there. No, I got to pull these goddamn books up, y'all. Hang on. It's going to drive me nuts if I don't. That reminds me of Legends of Wrestling 2, playing that game. Boy, what a letdown that was. I still like the game because I'm nostalgic for Legends of Wrestling 2, but my God, it sucks as a fucking wrestling game. I mean, you play that game out of pure nostalgia just because it's just, there's a group of people that just like it, and I'm one of them. I'm not going to look at it and say it's a good game, though, because it's not. It's not at all. Put my books up here. So I'm a happy boy. Tons of Star Trek books. Tons of Godzilla shit. Ah, man, those are my pickups. So I'm going to have fun with that shit. As far as stream quality goes, I probably won't go for about an hour or so. I ain't got a lot of time. I got shit I got to go do. It's hot. Fuck, it's hot. Anyway. I don't really do a lot of I shit post and shit on Twitter. I don't really bring up let's bring up Twitter and fucking, lambast everybody and get pissed off about Twitter. I have fun on Twitter, but I don't bring it up on streams and shit. Because what I don't get is you'll see people, content creators and live streamers, they'll post this shit. They'll go, well, X is not a real place and it doesn't matter and nothing on here matters. But they'll bring it up on the show for 3 hours and expect me to watch. Make that make sense. So when I live stream, I just like to sit back, shoot the shit, show off a few pickups here or there, Got my Jason in the background, other side. There he is. He goes in the yard on Halloween. I can dress his ass up. So I used to do special effects a lot as a hobby. So I got this shit all over my fucking house. Bringing a chick here is traumatizing for them because when they come through the door, they'll look around and they will just see all kind of special effects, monsters, blood, gore, all kinds. Some of them like it, to be fair, but some of them take a step back because it doesn't look like a serial killer's house in here. I've got balls and chains on the fucking wall up there. That's sad. I hate this shit. There we go. I got my mask here that I fucking made. Give me a. Come here. God damn you. There we go. Come off. I made the fur mask from Splatterhouse. Check it out. This here, that's where blood goes. That's why they got those streaks on it right there. Those are your strips. You put your blood on it. But I made the terror mask from Splatterhouse because I love that game. And I wanted to do a Halloween thing one year. I had spikes and all the gore. I wanted to create a whole level from Splatterhouse for Halloween. And I did. And this was the Splatterhouse mask. And I kept it. I just liked it. And it was easy to do. I just made a cast. And like I said, it's not the world's most complicated mask. Do some shading, some edging here or there, and you're good to go. And I keep it on the skull back here. Pop her back on there. There we go. That holds it pretty well. Some little skull back there. I've been thinking about doing the special effects on here. Maybe doing. I got to buy a camera for that shit though. Not the greatest fan of that song, but I'll let it play. I was thinking about doing that for the channel, but I don't know if anybody would be interested. I'd have to get another camera and shit. And back here, there's a body right here, dead body. That we got our little skeletons. I've got all kind of shit that I didn't make the Jason mask, but I made everything else. So I was thinking about doing that, little tutorial videos, well, not how-tos, just making shit, showing it off. And I didn't really do it professionally. I just made shit because I love Halloween. Last year, I think I had a fog machine, a bunch of the special effects. I had a little golf course set up. Fucking spam caller, go away. I'm on a live stream. No one's watching. Stop calling me, prick. Anyway, I don't know. That might get some views on the channel. And plus, I just enjoy doing it. I thought about doing a live stream, but I'd have to set up in the fucking workshop and everything. That might be a pain in the ass. I still might do it. I might set it up in the backyard, get me a camera, live stream it out there, and just show the special effects and all that shit. That'd be fun. I also have jars of teeth sitting around because I make teeth for, you know, certain horror props and shit. So when the chicks come in, they'll come in and they'll just see teeth every fucking where, which would alarm a normal person. I get it. See how long we've been going now. I might go for about 30 minutes, cut it off. I ain't long. I don't, the 4-hour live stream, I could probably do it, but I'm not interesting enough to fucking do that. What the fuck do I bring to the table to live stream for 4 goddamn hours? Seriously. I'd have to do like a gaming stream, but there's already better people that do that shit. So I just like live streaming 30 minutes or so, an hour. Hang out. What's up? How the fuck are y'all doing? Here's some shit, updates and shit, and I'm out the door. I don't know, I might get back into the special because I haven't done that special effects stuff in a while, and I really love that. That is a fun hobby. If you really want to if you're looking for something and you're just tired of mainstream or you're just tired of all the bullshit, a fun hobby is learning to do special effects. It's a really fun thing to do. You can learn to work with latex, to work with clay, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist because I'm not a talented man in any aspect of my life, but I've made a lot of shit around my house, and it's fun. And there's nothing better than when people come to your house on Halloween and they see this shit and just to see the look on their faces. And remember, because when I was a kid, we were broke as fuck. But I remember going to the rich people's houses, and when you were a kid, you would walk up and there'd be somebody coming out of a casket, and they'd have these big displays. And for me, it was like going to fucking Disney World. So I wanted to do the same thing for other kids and other people. So I was like, man, that was the best feeling on planet Earth. So I got really into special effects, and you get the same thing. They'll go, well, we don't want to scare the children. Kids love this shit. Kids love the gory special effects shit. You want to know why? Because I let you make it with them, so it does. You show them it's fake, and a lot of the blood is just candy anyway. And you can do that thing where you can take the blood and you can put it on a little heater, and you can make a little design with it, and it hardens up like candy. Then so that's fun. Got a weak signal again, yeah. Oh yeah, that's not one of my favorite songs. That is Aerosmith. It's not one of my favorite ones. No, that's not Aerosmith. No, it's not. I like that song. Okay. It's not Aerosmith. I thought it was for a second, but it wasn't. Anyway, going back to that, man, if you want to get into special effects, just there's a lot of tutorial videos online. A lot of it's easy. Some of it can be as easy as creating texture and just melting plastic over something, right? And then the plastic can look like melted skin, because that's all this is back here. If you can see that right there, it's just melted plastic. That's all it is. It's easy to do. You could also do the same thing by making paper mache out of tissue paper and just fucking glue and water, and mold it and let it dry. You can do the same thing. I might do a live stream where I do my special effects one day. They're not, that skull up there, that one, I don't know if you guys can see it. You kind of can't. Yeah, I'll bring it down real quick. Hang on. You see, this, easy. These are easy to make. That is just easy. That's just paper mache, and you can put that on there, and it's a great little thing. And these skulls are cheaper. They're cheap as fuck. And you can get them, hollow them out. You could make them look more realistic. These behind fog, kids love it. You can make little games out of them where it's like hot potato, but with a skull for Halloween. They love that shit. It's fun for adults too, just have fun with. Get that skull back up there. You can see that skull behind me too. If I move this one, I made that one. That's the skull I made from scratch. Wherever my fucking hand is going, there, my shoulder, ow, there it is. So that's fun. I don't know. A lot of people like to go on their channels, which is fine. It's prerogative. I watch a lot of them and talk about shit they don't like. I don't. I like to talk about shit I enjoy. And my signal's weak. I'll have to quit here in a minute. Come here, puppy. Oh, our 30-minute mark's almost here. Hey, sweet girl. Hey there. Are you a sweetheart? Are you sweet? Look, you're on camera. Goofball. Look. Goofy. Look, you're on camera. No, stupid. Camera. You're on camera. Ow. You're on camera. Look. You're on camera. Smile. You're on camera, turd. You're a little turd. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. I don't like you, turd. I don't like you at all, you little turd. You little turd. Yeah, my little Pepperton. I don't like you, turd. Be my first Halloween with her. She's younger. I'll do something for you. It'll be fun to watch you react to all that stuff. It'll be real fun watching you react to all the fog, all the colors, all the lights. That'll be fun. So anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream here in a second, but I could talk special effects all day. It's one of the funnest things you get into, and it's easy. And it makes Halloween, and you'd be shocked how cheap you can do it. You could go up to Hobby Lobby and get just those roll. If you can afford one roll of the cotton, you can do this too. You could take cotton, 50% water, 50% glue, and that is texture for a lot of skin, a lot of things. It's a very cheap way to do it. Cheap and ineffective way to do it. It's great. And you can look up a lot of DM Scotty stuff on YouTube and expand it and make it bigger. DM Scotty's not bitter. He's awesome. Anyway, you can expand that, make it bigger, and that's a great thing to put forth for Halloween. So, and I tried that before. I wanted to make a channel before about special effects and take off, Anyway, we gonna end the stream because I'm gonna go have me a cookout, drink me some beer is what I'm gonna do. I got a day planned, god damn it. Anyway, for all of no one that showed up, I thank you. And anyone that watches it, all 2 people, thank you. See you fuckers next time. I'm at this bitch. Come here. Say bye to the camera. Quit eating your butt. That's a bit. You don't eat your butt. That's gross. Look. Again, we'll stand by. Look at the camera. Goof. It's my hand, Goof. Wait. Say bye to the camera. Say bye. Say bye. Wave bye. You're a goofy. See, you're a goofy puppy. Is this all you like to do? So, boy, we're out of here. See you guys later.